In some more big breaking news and what is going on with Disney, the biggest film of 2022 and the most profitable film of the last handful of years cannot legally be allowed to stream only on Disney Plus. Okay, so this is going to get a little bit more down into the weeds and deep into the mud that is contracts, but I'm going to try to break this down as simple as possible. So what we learned recently, thanks to shareholders and different things that were just discovered due to fiscal years that ended and reports by Deadline and interviews with Bob Iger, essentially what we have here is old deals that are rearing their ugly head. And the reason of why we saw the release of Avatar The Way of Water, aka Avatar 2, take longer to come to Disney Plus, but also why there's different things happening, different distribution deals, the streaming thing, why it hit streaming first and not day and date, and all of that. Essentially, what is in the fine print is that when Disney bought Fox, they inherited old contracts. Many of these old contracts are holdover with specific streaming services. The one in question here that relates to Avatar is that Avatar 2, when it started all the way back, when it originally started production under Fox, was tied to exclusive streaming on whatever HBO would become with the then owned AT&T WB side of things. Now, since both have changed hands with Fox becoming a property of Disney, with AT&T dumping WB and HBO and selling them off to Discovery, things have changed. These contracts still are somewhat in play, but they have to be adapted and brought up to modern times. Hence why you're seeing and have seen films come out on both. For example, The Kingsman, that came out sometime last year, I think it was like very early last year, hit a Disney service and HBO day and date. So Disney has to honor these contracts for anything that's coming out down the road that's still a holdover that could have been in development. And it'll be interesting to see if this affects anything in the future, because it might even honestly affect Avatar 3. So it's one of these things where Disney is legally forbidden from making their contractual stuff that they legally own now outright exclusive because of holdovers and how the contracts were structured back in the day. Essentially, think of this as Fox's deal with Disney and HBO and WB, the same way that Spider-Man is dealing with so many different corners of Hollywood. Everybody wants their hands in on the pie and got their hands in at some point, and now everybody has to do something and get something out of it.